Alright, the mic seems to be on. And let's get back into this. So, first off, going to be needing to make some sort of temporary sprite sheet for entities. So, go with 16 by 16 for the sprites. And I think I'll stick with white for available floor, which means I have to have dark for the character sprite. Now then, standard theory is blue or green are generally player characters. And I'll just mock something up quick. Mysterious cloak. Go. And a black outline. Ah, wait. I know the secret to this now. And I do have this up. Yes, I have this up. So if I use Edit FX, I can get an outline. That said, if I'm going to make this a cloak, I should make this a cloak. There we go. Tile map. Let's go in here. Now then, I get to the part I don't like and trying to figure out how to bridge the gap, shall we say, between a tile map and actual entities. So, let's go in here. Let's make a new scene. Let's call it an entity. Let's give it a sprite. And let us move the sprite. So the main tiles are 24 by the Grimace Shake of Doom. Truly. So this is going to be 12, 12 to put it in there, and this will resize to whatever I need it to be. So, sit in there. Let's see, that should be good. We'll give it a function. Sprite path. Or no, I can have the main object keep track of stuff. Sure. Okay, you're fine with that. So on the game, let's add just a regular 2D node. If I make it a normal node, I can't turn it off, which annoys me. And let's add a little bit of logic to this. All right. I'll figure out relating this back to the original one, but first off, how did object creation work? But create object from script. I don't need a paragraph. I need the 3 lines of code that actually let me do this. Okay, preload. Thank you. Oh. The transform, yes. Actually, let's go into entity var square x equals 0, var square y equals 0, and we could go off that. Okay, so x equals level dot transform dot x plus x square times 24. I'll call that var square width equals 24, var square height equals 24. Square width plus, well, good enough. There we go. Transform dot y equals level dot transform y plus y square times square height plus half height. And these will probably never change, but I'd rather put them as a constant, otherwise I'm going to screw up eventually. Okay, that is placed. New sprite dot square x equals x squared, because that isn't confusing. New sprite dot square y equals y squared, because that is also not confusing. So with that going, sorry, okay, with that going, I will create one at 2013. Sure. Wait, shouldn't that... Huh? That should just be an int coming back. What? Well, let's see if this screws up. I don't look forward to having to dig to find out why I cannot get a simple XY position in order to do basic math, but looks like I'm going to. Okay. Okay, what is what? What the heck is this crap? I just... Is it position? Okay, it's position. Okay. Once again, onto the breach. Oh, I need to add it to the scene. Sprite node dot add child new sprite. Not to confuse with old sprite. Drop it in there. Is this backwards? I forget if this is backwards. Okay. Is it creating one of these? What the heck is... Oh, wait, that's a process. Yeah, okay. Well, I can create 1,000,000 of them a second. Okay, so turn that on to remote. Ah, yes, they're blank. Okay, that'll be fine. So, need to get head back into this a little bit. I will need to preload a texture. Actually, since I am using a Sprite 2D, I can load... I think Atlas texture is what I'm looking for. Can I drag something in there? Can I do something besides sit here and go? That's saved, right? (16 by 16). There we go. Okay, I don't need to load the texture. I just need to change the script because I am now not being a little dumb on this. Atlas X, Atlas Y, right, 2D dot, oh, please, no. Okay, gotta retype it because it decided to go to something else. Dot X equals Atlas X sprite 2D dot region rect dot Y equals Atlas Y. Okay, let's run this. And now I get to try and... Oops, nope. Okay, let's literally hide this to see if I can actually place something. I know it's getting added. Okay, let's go to 2D and literally drag in one of these. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, look, it's a character. Then what's... Okay, turn this to remote. There's something wrong. I don't know why games engines don't make it easy. Okay, so how do I make an instance through code? No, I don't want your paragraph. I literally want the 3 lines of code that make it. So completely different. I love when they lie to me. Okay. Okay, is this going to work? Nope. Is this because it's the older version? Probably. I love looking through people's random things. And never being told. Okay. Looking at people say it's just like this and not actually like this. Nope, that thing's... I've done this before. It's always so stupid. All right. Well, main documents actually tell me how to instantiate an object. Nope. They'll give me a list of every single function, but not how to actually do it right. This one does say preload, but it also has new. Is it? I always feel like I'm fighting the engines. Let's rename that. All right. Okay, maybe I'm using old Godot. Godot 4.0 to create instance of scene through code. This shouldn't be hard. This is basic 101 stuff. But I feel like I'm going to have to go through somebody's 20-minute YouTube to see them type 3 lines of code. I don't care. I don't care. How do you make it through code? Pack scene, we preload it. Okay. They both say use instantiate, but I... Okay. Oh, did I use the wrong... Oh, that's why. CN. There we go. No? Is it literally new now, and that's why I'm being screwed up? No? Then what the heck is it? Alright. Let's sit here and just look at... Yeah, no function exists. And what's that? Please. Then why weren't... Okay. Not going to question it. Let's see if it actually lines up correctly. It looks like I don't need the half square stuff. So let's get rid of that. Alright. Yep, doesn't need the half square stuff. So, as this is... Okay, get square x, y from square. X square, y square. Var vector equals vector I, x square plus this formula, y square plus that formula. Then we return that. Why am I doing this? Because I want this to pop in. And I believe there is a vector get from square 1 1, sure. And if I do new sprite dot move dot position, you had a position before. Why is this spell wrong? Why is it so much fighting? Okay. Godot. Move to position. Just fighting code. Okay, you can set velocity. I don't care. I want basic move to. I don't want anything. Position, direction to target, times speed. Where does target come from? Sure. Okay. Let's see. Direction to, move vector. So, did they implement move and slide somewhere else? Is this a standard thing? Why is it just sort of kind of there? The problem with all docs, the docs only make sense if you understand the entire process. If you don't understand the process, don't bother using the doc. Oh, look, move and slide not found. Then what is move and slide? Why do you put it in your snippet? Okay, whatever. Okay, that comes from kinetic body. That's why. Do. Okay, that would require refactoring all of this in order to use a gimmick that I might not even use in the end game. So we'll just have the sprites move as needed, instantly hopping. In fact, let's do that right now. Process. Oh, it's been a while. If input dot key. Okay, look up basic things because you have too many options for basic input. Okay. Godot input movement. Just give me what's the base. Oh, no, no, not you. Give me anything but the basic documentation. Is action pressed? Input is action pressed. Okay. Is action pressed? UI left. Pass. Elif input dot is action. Yeah, this is copy paste this. I'll get my cardinals in. UI right. Down. Up. And we'll have a var player entity equals null. Return new sprite. Not like old sprite. And because this is being created right here, I'll just say player entity. Oh, thank you. I really wanted to delete the rest of that. I really hate when IDEs try to be really smart and slick. It's like you type a left bracket and then it creates 3 lines of text. Because clearly that's what you're typing. Okay then. Alright. So we have our player entity. Let's make a move and update function instead of hard coding. Funct move and update. Sprite move X, move Y. Var move 2 equals get X, Y from square, move X, move Y. Sprite dot nope, I only had update atlas. Sprite dot position dot x equals move 2 dot x. Sprite dot position dot y equals move 2 y. Sprite dot, is it square? It is square. Square x equals move x. Sprite dot square y equals move y. We'll have it updated and we'll just do this is going to be some wet code, but I'll live with it. Player entity dot square x minus 1. Player entity dot square y. You know, okay, let's do the standard. X offset equals -1. X offset equals 1. Y offset equals 50-50, I'm right. I don't know if this is a Cartesian 2 or a Cartesian 1 origin system where where y is ascending or descending as you go up to the top of the screen. Okay. If x offset or y offset plus x offset plus y offset. Okay. Boom. Ah. There we go. Yes, please try to make me edit something, then say you can't edit it. Okay. And I lost the coin flip. So y increases as you go up. 50-50. Okay, let's check collision. I'll only need to know this from the player side, but it'll be worthwhile. So let's go. I'll possibly need it for other things. But get over here. Is walkable. Square x square y result equals blah. Square x square y, and as I had said before, if result dot x does not equal 0, which means it is the left hand side, that on my texture sheet will be return. Return. If it is anything but the left handmost column, it is going to be a normal walkable sprite. And that will be my cheat. And I didn't do anything with it, so I walked through walls. Okay. Game engine. Bar 2x equals... First off, let's just paste that there and have it yell at me for days because I don't have it with anything else. Bar 2y equals blah. If level dot is walkable, 2x, 2y, then we move like the wind. Okay. That is usable. And for giggles, if move x is less than sprite dot position, or the sprite dot square x, sprite, could I do this? Sprite 2D dot Well, if move x is greater than sprite square x, sprite dot right sprite. And I will just make these crappy little functions instead of being smart. It is how I work. Func, bloop, func, right. What is it called? Sprite. Sprite 2D dot blip dot. Dot transform dot scale equals 1. And for over here, it will be negative scale. And I can't spell. That surprises no one. And yes, the good old clippy paperclip. Okay, I know there's a simple way to do this. Time to spend minutes at Google. Go dot for flip sprite horizontally. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit dead, but I've been doing this all morning. Honestly, only need to do this for like 4 hours or something. Okay, a bunch of people say do whatever you want. That does not help me in any way, shape, or form. Tell me one line of code that actually does something. Nope, move and slide. How do I flip the sprite? Okay, we got flip H. Okay. You got flip H. How do you apply it to the sprite? Please. How do you update the sprites so that it changes the right way? My God. I don't care about is flipped. Set flip V. Okay. Thank you. Set flip V. Oh. Set flip. Yeah, it's not showing up. I'm expecting that this is just going to be a 3x thing, and it's showing up because everything is Godot. And I kind of hate that. Like, please, I guess wipe out all your old documentation? Nope. We're in the entity. It's a capital D. Okay. There we go. Very simple turn left and right. Still stuck in there for eternity. Can we get a level where they Oh, I don't have the random level generation. That can be fixed. Look, it's almost like a real dungeon. Okay, character up. Let's avoid that for now. That's just nicety. I was going to have it do little floaty up and down, but my experience with the animation system is that it's overly complicated for no good reason, but coding it in there means splatting down like 70 variables because you just got to. I could make a coroutine that does something, but that seems silly to eat up stuff. Anyways, it does not get me any closer to good design. Or to workable design. Okay. Now we walk around. Okay, let's make an enemy. Sure. And we will FX this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And we will FX this. There we go. Export, export, export. Okay, so now that we can make a sprite, we should be able to drop down a sprite of a given type. Atlas X, Atlas Y. So we make that new sprite dot set update sprite. Update sprite Atlas X, Atlas Y. Var enemy list equals that. So, player will be created and it needs to be 0, 0 for its atlas. 0, 0. Yes, please tell me the million things I could put it into there, what I'm trying to push down. var enemy equals create sprite 20 10 0 or 1 0 enemy list dot append enemy. Did I typo something? Okay, once again, Google how to set it. Okay, go dot sprite set atlas region, I guess, from code. Don't show me how to set it from the stupid GUI. It's not going to do anything for me. So I have to remake the rectangle every time. Okay. Okay. That is doable. Right. 2D dot region rect equals rect 2i 16 16. Okay, it's the other way around. Atlas X, Atlas Y, 16 16. Room. Okay. Once more unto the breach. Ah, that one didn't work. Okay, but it is one step closer. So enemy is but that didn't change anything. What's going on? Okay, that should be 1 over. This has been exported. I should even see it from entities thing. Oh, great. No, no. Please, don't fuck with me. Ah, it literally moves it by 1 pixel. Okay, that's dumb. So I just have to times it by 16. I guess it makes sense, but it's kind of a little interesting. So if I hit this, no? Times 16. Just give me a simple function to change the box. All I want is a simple function to change the box. No? I don't want to make 3 different objects in order to update a single little texture. I can see it over here. What do I do? Okay, I look through Sprite 2D for the next hour. That's fine. Good-o. Sprite 2D. No, not animation. Sprite 2D. Just give me the basic documentation of the sprites. I don't want to have random stuff. Region enabled must be true. How do you set region enabled? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I'm not making any updates whatsoever. So is it failing to make the update? So I run this, does it throw, it doesn't throw bugs. Yeah, that's what I care about. That's what I want. Can I make it explicit and get you to shut up about it? No. Then what are you... How do I redo? 3, sure. Okay. Region rect. 0, 0, 0, 0. Void. Set. Okay, set region rect. It is a set. Then why is it allowing me to attempt to set this thing? Is it really set region? Okay, I'm just going to copy paste this. I am not going to mess around. All right. So, region becomes this crappy amalgamation of, yes, please yell at me for not being instant and trying to close that off. That's very conductive to... It's still not... Do I just make a bunch of textures and load them in instead of trying to be smart? Well, today was put down for just making basic sprite stuff, so I guess I can. Okay. So somehow it isn't dying because I'm putting stuff in wrong, but it just literally does absolutely nothing. Maybe I can force on ready. I think it should be set by 2 if I'm already using it to set up things, but let's see. Okay, so that's getting me further. That's getting me back there. Why does it act like it does? If I put 1 here, does it break still? No, somehow... Let's try 8. Does it cut it in half? Going up. Yes, it does. So if I put it at 16, it should be the next sprite over. But it isn't. But I do have it on the entity sheet. And in here... Yeah, this is 16 over. Fighting with code. I could just make this a tile map, but then I lose all the functionality of being to update it properly, but at this point it's looking like just make it a tile map and call it a day. I do also lose the ability to use bigger sprites, which I don't want to lose because that is nice for bosses. Okay. If I go 8, it's almost like it doesn't know that other... Yeah, it's like it's not in there. It sees it. I can literally go over to entities, change it to this, hit save, and go into here. And now they're both this, but it's scrolling off. What is this? It's like it's locking onto there and I can't change the texture after load up. But I can change the texture after load up. Things don't need to be complicated like this. Honestly, I just literally want to put sprite on screen. I don't need these to be objects. There's no benefit to these for me to for these to be objects. I thought maybe the benefit could just offload, move stuff around, but it seems you need to have it be a completely different type of object, which causes things to explode. Can I Google anything about this? Good-o. Change texture region from code or sprite 2D. I'm going to find like nothing. Wait, texture region? Then how come I'm able to find all the rest of this stuff? Oh, I don't even try to figure out why they... No, is that not going to work? Oh, it's 2 vectors. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, and you ate it. Okay. Once again, just delete stuff. Don't bother assuming the person is typing next to something he wants to keep. It just needs to be deleted. Okay, so I stop. Also, probably only going to be doing this for 2 or 3 more hours as I have something I need to do tonight. Invalid, amazing, with value of... Okay. Never answer the question. Give your own 3 variants of what you think should be done. I'm just trying to change things that I see in... Okay. Shouldn't complain. Nope, I don't want to change the texture. I want to change the reasons. Texture. This is 7 days ago. Happened to... How to change Atlas texture in code. Dot texture region equals rect this. So you're just lying. Okay. Texture region equals rect. And it's a vector. And it's another vector. Region rect on what value? I just want to draw pings on a screen taken from another ping. Why does it have to fight? Okay, let's take a look in Sprite 2D and see if there's anything of just basic set texture. This has a region rect. Everything seems to line up but the code. I'll give it a half hour and then I'll just start making single 16 by 16 sprites and call it a day. It's not worth it. So set. I just love how it doesn't even give me any information. That's X, Atlas, Y, 16 by 16. Okay. Nope, it's still doing its weird stuff. Go change sprite 2D region rect X value. No, that's the X value. So it seems that using float or the various overloads, because you need to be able to do something 7 different ways to make sure that you screw up more often. Quite honestly, whenever I see something that goes, here's the 7 different ways to do it, it's so you can mess it up in various ways. Oh yes, please make sure I can't see the previous lines. Sprite 2D dot region rect. Okay. Nope. Is this set up to be... Yeah, it's still set up to be that. And if I set it to 1 or to 0... So literally cannot move this around. It makes no sense why this would function this way. Because I'm literally just repositioning this in code, but after you run it, it no longer functions this way. It's like, nope, you only have this small section of the sprite that was originally put on there. We can't change it to anything else. So if it's going to be like that, then I have to make this be the entire thing then. And then it will... Okay, yep, it is literally, it takes that region and then you... Okay. Okay, and I will go into entity and I will change this to be times 16 in order to properly fit it, unless I do something different later. But this should give us 2 entities. Wow, after so much time. Okay, at least that'll allow me to get interested with that. So I guess it slices that chunk that you originally put on there, and then it saves it into memory, and then it's referencing from that. Okay, can go with that. It's just it doesn't make sense that it's literally the same variables as this, which would mean you would think it's the same way as that. Other people's code. Okay, let me take a look at the list. Bop. So, temp sprites, sure. Color palettes, haven't quite done that out. Bump to attack, sure. Bop. Bump to attack. Let's have collide with enemy be a thing. Light bump enemy. Player 2x, player... We'll just call x, y. Enemy at. For item in enemy list. Okay, I'll put a pass in there. Can you stop complaining so I can actually get hints? Thank you. If item.square x equals x and item.square y equals y, return item, return null. Bonk. Damage enemy, attack enemy, or melee enemy, we'll call it that. Melee target. Origin, attacker, defender. And we will just... if defender in enemy list enemy list dot remove defender dot free. I think that's what it is to remove it from the scene. I like to be explicit does not equal all. And I should probably do something different. Anyways, let's see if we can bump in and kill a character. Melee target. All right. Don't let me edit code if you won't let me actually press the button to rerun. Then why did you pretend it's in there? Okay, let's look into arrays for Godot and see what magic functions they have. For array. Okay. Okay, so that will give it to me. Okay, that should be everything. Bop. Okay, we got our basic interface for bump to attack. Let's make the enemy just random walk slightly. Yep, thank you for complaining that I didn't enter it fast enough. It was very helpful. Okay. This is dumb, but I'm going to steal the random cardinal code. There, so I got a vector that has random cardinal direction. Move and update entity. Dot square x plus offset dot x entity dot square y plus offset dot y, and we will do enemy action every time the player moves, as is tradition. Look at that. He doesn't care about walls either. Or that will kill him. Okay. Okay. Let's make him care about walls. We'll call this func random walk. Enemy walk entity for index in range 6. Enemies can be weird. Enemies must always be weird. Enemy at... level is walkable, sure. And then that shortens this little thing down here. Oh god. What are you doing? Oh, it moves 6 times. There we go. There we go, a little more sane. Okay, do you respect walls? The Browning motion says yes. Okay. And I think upon level I will construct the A-star map. It's actually pretty slick on how to do it. I have a feeling that's more than I want for that. Do. I'm not looking for weighted things. Can I just get the basic setup of A-star? Oh, it's always like this. I would like to have basic A-star instantiation set up. Here's how to add weights and bidirectional movement and disconnected points and... No, please. I want the minimum viable system. Yeah, I get how the system works. I'm not asking for how the system... Okay. There's the little function I needed to actually set this up so that it knows how big the grid is. Why is this not like the one I was looking at before? This is nothing like what I found before. Oh, A-star grid, that's what I want. Okay, that was terrifying for a minute. I was on the right track, but slightly wrong implementation. So we got the A-star grid. A-star dot region. I literally don't know why they have cell sizes. This is not a... this is not a scalable thing. I can lie for it, though. Okay. Level width, level height. What do... Oh, I can't spell. Actually, what's my furnace at? I can actually get over to it. Sure, let's bring it up to 65. My fingers are a little bit cold. Okay. So, with that, I can start setting set point solid equals true or false and a vector ID. Okay, doable. Since I will need to update this, func update grid. This will update the A star grid so that walls are solid. Or I should say respected. Ooh. Okay. For X in range room width, for Y, thank you, in range room height, bar result equals is walkable, X, Y, A star dot set solid vector vector I to di X Y result. Okay, so we get that set up. I should probably move the spawn in of the player up one so that it's in a walkable room. Okay. Okay. So we make the pass, then we update the grid. And now we can ask this func A star. Oh wait, I have to turn on cardinal. What? Oh, do that right now. Make sure that it only moves in cardinal directions. Okay, let me look at the docs. Diagonal movement or diagonal mode. Okay, so if I go in here, there, cardinal only. is walkable. A start path, start X, start Y, and X, and Y. Return A star dot, what is it? Get ID path. Get ID path vector 2di start X start Y vector 2di and X and Y. Okay, you didn't yell at me. I'm sure it's completely wrong though. Let's get back to this. And we will call you A star walk. If entity dot move Q, I did call it move Q, right? Yes, I did. Var got equals entity dot move Q. Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted. Q dot top front. Go dot. Oh no, I have that open. Pop at 0. We'll just go with that. Zero. If level dot is walkable, dot X, dot Y. That update, else entity dot move Q, get that and return. Otherwise, nah, let's just go with it. Enemy dot move Q equals level dot A star path enemy dot square X enemy dot square Y player dot square X player dot square Y player entity. Okay. You good? You're good. And then I replace random walk or random enemy walk with A star walk entity. Got X, got Y. Yep, you can't save. Yet you let me save. Oh, yeah, it always returns the square it's in, so I'm going to have to pop that on creation. So level var got equals this. Pop where standing. We're currently standing. Dot pop at 0. Return got. So behold the fastest time I got A star set up. So I move, he moves. Then I would add more AI, but that's frankly good enough for right now. You know, Maybe not. Okay, let's say. Oh, that's in level. I want game. New path equals level dot a star path entity dot x entity dot y player entity dot x square x. I'll get back to it. Player dot entity dot square y. And set that to entity dot move here. So this guy will what the heck is going on? Okay, for giggles, is this moving through walls meaning I have not set up the things properly? Yeah, the sucker is set up to move through walls. Okay. So did I get the A-star update wrong? Because I'm pretty sure it's not wrong. Update grid. I am calling update grid, right? Yeah, I'm calling update grid. Oh. I need to call A-star update after that. That's my bad. Because it doesn't process it until you actually call it. Well, that wasn't helpful. Once more, please. Thank you. No, it's still doing the dumb stuff. No. This is a special thing where it needs to be like 7 or 12 or some magic number because saying it's solid is not fine. No, you send in a vector ID and then you set it as solid as true. I had that backwards. But that begs the question of why... No. Oh, I don't want to fight pathfinding. It's like honestly the worst part about developing these things. You should be able to pathfind. It feels like every time I do this, even when I have a system that says, here's how you do it, I have to reinvent the wheel every time. For no apparent reason. Okay, for a little debugging, back in the game engine, we get the return. Where do I say next? Okay, where's next? I want to give... Okay. Yes, please, when I click on level, give me this other stuff so I can't actually find that stupid line. Okay, what line is it? Nope, it goes away. Okay, fine. Find even more. Nope, can't see it anymore? Okay. Let me just say, I've always hate contextual systems. There's nothing more annoying than, oh no, you bumped something. Now you must figure out how to get back into the other system you're actually trying to work with. It encourages you not to actually use the system. Okay, so back in here. Print debug is in A star. And level. Format. Got level.a star dot is point solid is point solid got level dot is walkable dot x dot y. Okay, let's see what this says. First step, it says the point is not solid, and level says that is true. Point is not solid. It's giving false and false. So what is it doing? And it's still trying to do. Like, I'm not building more level after that. Can this go away? I'm not using it. There, okay. Thank you. Okay. So we make the paths, we fill the room, and then we update the grid. We update the grid by going through... You know, let's just debug bomb this. Level width. It's not room height. Okay. Level width. Level height. Okay, there we go. So what was going on was that this top corner up here was the only part with proper blocked spaces because it wasn't iterating over the entire grid. Okay, stupid bug. The problems of having multiple widths within a project, but I can't get around it because they're at different scales. Okay. Now then, I have basic things. Well, I want to get GUI up today. I guess I make GUI. So a new scene. It will be a 2D scene. People will marvel. Or side GUI. So I make a little color texture of a width of where? There we go. Width of 82, I think it was. Let me just check real quick. Where do I have you sitting at? 104. Sure, 104. 104. And this is like 685 or 652, 650. I could just hit settings. 648. I was close. Text label, and we'll just call this HP. And we will go down to displayed text, theme overrides. Okay, that's fine. Ten out of 10. And I guess entities need HP, var HP equals 10, var HP max, HP equals 10, var AI type equals bar. And after enemy action, GUI update. And to do this properly, we will just drop in side GUI as its own thing. There we go. So we drop that in. On GUI update, side GUI dot HP label dot text dash HP label dot text equals foo out of bar dot format player entity.hp player entity.maxhp, and this will get called on startup as well after we get the players. Look, we have HP. It's sitting over there. Okay. All right, so let's have it. If player entity dot square x equals got dot x and player entity dot square y equals got dot y, player entity dot HP minus equals 1. And then break. Okay, I guess I return. Oh wait, I'm in the middle of the thing, so please yell at me that I'm trying to save. Well, I can't save because you allowed me to save. Well, I couldn't save. Oh, okay. I'll need something to waste a turn. Elif input is action just pressed. UI space bar. Please. Okay, space bar. Can I get a space bar? Okay, time to look up how to find space bar, even though the system should find me space bar. Oh, go dot for space bar key code. I guess it's a code. UI select. Gotcha. Makes sense. Enemy action. Enemy action. Look at that go down. Now it will hit me every turn. Perfect. I don't like how it's pausing after some things. That's because I'm returning. If move entity dot move here. That fixes some problems. You will come up and hit me every turn, and you will be right on my rear the entire time now. And I smack you once and you go away. And if I stand still, there's no phantom entity coming up to hit me, so properly removed. And let's take a look. That actually updates a few things on our list, I think. You can't see it because I have this one up top. Bump. Okay. We have the most... We'll put half a slash there. Yeah, we got half a slash there. Bump to attack works. It's not fully implemented, so let's put half a slash there. It's literally just kill. Level transition. I have not figured out color palette. I might honestly figure that out off stream because I'll just be sitting at looking at colors for a while. Keep programming on there. We'll see. Because tonight I have to bow out to do some things. Actually, I think I might bow out in an hour so that I can eat. I'm kind of half dead from this. I did not expect this to go as it is. I need to do some grocery shopping too anyways. No drops. No, excuse me, when I say fog system, I mean fog of war, so can't see stuff. Close tabs to the right. I have too many tabs open. Do. So if I have most of those working, next step, level transition. What would be the cheapest way to do that? The cheapest way to do that would be just to generate a new level when you step on a specific square. So let's make a test square. I am popping open this. And saving. And then I can go into here. Oops, not into here. Into here. Connect two up. Get this one. Place exit tile. Path -1 dot x. Path -1 dot y. It will be 2, 0. Func. Place exit tile. Room X. Room Y. Atlas X. Atlas Y. So do the basic origin of room. And then tile. Whoops. Tile map. Dot set cell 0 vector 2i ori x +1, I don't care, ori y +1 0 and vector 2 integer atlas x atlas y. Okay. And we got a tile up there. It's not the tile I expect. Did this do it wrong? So it is 1 0 1 2, so it should be 2 1. You know, let's make it 0 0, see what that does. Yeah, so it blacks out the corner of that. We'll never see 1 2. Yeah, it's like it's not on there. Hey Sprite, did you just save this out wrong? Yes, I want to replace it. Okay, A Sprite is just being painful. Okay, let's try this again and see if it... Oh, I have this up, so. That's what I get for looking at things. Yeah, it's... I just want to put pings on screen. Engine, why do you make it hard? Do I have... I'll just restart the sucker. Let's hide screen. Let's restart and see if it's just being dumb because I updated the texture and I didn't wiggle it right. I sometimes swear the old game making software is better because it doesn't try to be smart and have a million options for everything. You want to draw something out to the screen? Okay, that's simple. You call this function. It draws this to the screen. You want to use a tile map? Here, we'll make an easy tile map. Here I am fighting every step of the way to draw a 16 by 16 pixel square to a screen. Where did I save? Please. Where's Godot? Oh my god, where is it? Yes, I would like to run the file I am attempting to run. Okay, should be back in here. Okay, so if I run this again, it's going to, you know, just complain. Yep, it's... What do you want from me, game? If I go into the tile map, it's going to show me that, right? It's going to show me the stupid... So I click on this. I go into here. I have to click. Holy. Yep, and there it is. It's not even like I'm calling these by IDs, I'm calling them from literal texture coordinates. Okay. Noted for future, you must click every single new thing you add, or else it doesn't understand that you added it. Alright then. Excuse me for 1 second. I will be right back. All right then. Got a little bit of water. So, should probably add something to, let's make this slightly bigger. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. So add a little functionality that after a step, check to see what the player... Can I close this? Thank you. First, let's create a new thing. Underneath level. Can we close this? Thank you. On new level. Later, I'll probably add in parameters. But for now, let's cut out all this code and put it in here. And we'll just have this called on start. Nothing should have changed at this point. I get chased around. I hit space. I smack it. Nothing changed. So, on the game engine end, after every step, check step. Check step. It's going to be based purely off the player. And I am going to have something that's entity, that level. Is walkable. Is transition event. Square X, square Y. And I get the result of the location. And let's say that, yeah, 2 is that. If result dot x equals 2, return result. Else, nope, I don't even need the else. Return null. Then we can extract what kind of transition it is to figure things out. Possibly. We might just go off of what edge of the screen it is. Okay. So if all of that's set and done, var result equals level dot is transition event player entity dot x player entity dot y. If result equals null, return. Otherwise, level dot new level. Yep, it is new level. Enemy list equals and player dot move and update 2012 again. Player entity. Is that running on in the process? Yes, please allow me to try and save. When I will never stop complaining about that, because that is just stupid. Invalid index X. What the heck is invalid index X? Is player entity valid? No, player entity. Square X. Okay. That would, I knew that would get me sooner or later. Square Y. All right. So I can move. And if I step on that, it's just move and update. Player entity. Okay, I had that messed up. Okay, we stop this, otherwise it's going to yell at us that we're trying to save in an instance where it doesn't allow us to save. Okay, that one ain't working. There we go. Okay, we're going to make a clear map function. Or a clear entity. And for entity in entity list, entity.free. And I'm sure we'll have item list and all that other stuff. What's wrong with you? Enemy list. Sure. Does that work? And enemy list will equal nothing. So once again, there it is. So I step, and it resets. And I step, and it resets, and I'm stuck here forever. Okay, so transitions work. They're pretty dang instantaneous, too. But then again, I'm not loading up another scene. I might make some sort of function in order to warp the screen or something. Put something over it. Make it look a little prettier. But for now, that works. Okay, I am going to update the chart. Screen transition. That is a yes, it can be better. Damage numbers. I think I can make a box that does something rather quickly. 2D node. Change type. Hit kinematic body. Okay, so character body. Sure. Collision. Are you happy? You're not happy. A shape must be provided. Please create a shape resource. Oh, okay. Oh. It literally doesn't matter. Uh, 9999. And we will update that. We will make it red. Can we give it a shadow? Shadow. Sure, that works. Oh, no, but I want to add a damage text. Attach script, damage text, sure. You know what, just to save it. There. Oh, you come primed with a lot. Don't need a jump. Don't need that. Don't need that. So we got a target. Move towards move towards point. I just want a basic move towards point. Here's the way to make eight direction movement. Here's a million different ways. No, just tell me how to move towards a point. How do I put in numbers and have thing move towards it at speed? Oh god, please stop trying to make this. Oh, make it look at the location, then tilt it, and then you run this script to make it do zigzags. I don't need that. I need the most basic. I don't need an XY movement. I need basic 2D movement, guys. Oh, I'm not making a platformer. I'm moving something in the direction of something else. Okay, setting up a million variables that I don't even know about. Can you just... Can you give me fucking... Oh my god. I want to move towards point. I don't need this. And here's if it's going too fast. How to make a character move toward... I don't need the facing. You're going to make everything too complicated. Bro, just move towards. Nope, a bunch of random input. Movement overview. Okay, let's go slowly through you explaining a million different things for character movement. When I want, hey, I'd like to move from 0, 0 to 5, 10. Oh, I have to set up controls for that? God. Screw it. I'm just going to make it. Yeah, you're. Can I undo everything and get rid of the script? No 2D. I am not screwing around with this stuff. Oh wow, there's a million different ways to do this. It'll now take 7 days to figure out how to do a basic move action. I don't care. I do not care. Set and value. For index in range, we'll have it move for every sixth of a second. That for okay. 1/6. Position dot x plus equals 1. offset equals 1. Offset. Offset times equals 2. Self dot free. Yeah, I'm in the damage other. 3. Q free. It's back. Okay. Okay, we'll have this be damage player amount. Damage player amount. And then we'll have the little bit of text pop up. So we need to make our damage scene equals preload. That's, why do you load the thing that you can't even? Okay, whatever. Okay, delete this because it's being annoying. Have it yell at me, have it put a bunch of text on screen, trying to confuse me. 1 second. All right. Where is damage text? Because I didn't save it in the right spot, so there we go. Is it good now? Thank you. So we damage the player. Bar. Damage equals dot. Nope, yep, up. Instantiate damage dot position dot x. Okay, got deleted all to get the help again. Now it doesn't even help me. Okay, whatever. Dot x equals player entity dot position dot x. Damage dot position dot y. Player entity dot position dot y minus 10. 10 should be fine. Damage dot position or damage dot set, and nope, I should probably put it into the game world first. Sprite node dot append damage. Okay, so it's put into the world. I set its position. Dot. Go back over here, set and move. 1. Or amount. Amount. Oh, nope, can't save, but trying to save because it's locked, because it knows it's locked, because it's locking all the files by running them. So pause. Like, and add child. Okay, wrong thing. Oh, that's a little fast. And that's going the wrong direction. Oh, yeah, that should be Y. Text should also center on damage. So, grab the label. Can I find anything on centering? Center. Okay, go back into script. Plus equals 1. Minus equals 1. Oh, wait. Okay. Plus 8. And damage. We'll just have it do that. So, boop. That's serviceable. 18. Excuse me again for 1 minute. All right. Now then. So we have that. We want to put the text on the bottom. So side GUI. How big was that? I'm just going to take a snapshot of that. There we go. Scene, new scene. It's a 2D scene. Our text box we're going to have at the bottom. Okay. Back to our 2D space, drop in a color. Color rect is in. And you're going to be one minus what I had taken out before. I'm just happy that this does basic math so I don't have to do that. And 104. And the level height is 23 times 16. So the height of the main thing is 648. 648 minus 368, 280. Feel like I could get a couple more. There, and that makes me feel like I'm messing. Oh, it's 24. Okay, it's 24 times 60. 23 times 24. Our tiles are 24. So 648 minus 552, 96. So text scroll needs to have a height of 96. And this needs to minus 108, 104. There we go. And then we need to add text. We need to add a label to this. Stretchy across the entire thing. Can I clip? There we go. Yeah. Hold control. Tip of the day. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Horizontal left. Okay. It's coming in probably white because everything must be painful to try and use. Color. Okay, so I can get 4 lines of text. If I squish the font size down to 12. Nope. 16. A little too big. 14. Serviceable, yes. Good morning. I'm making a text scroll, but let's show what I currently have. So I have damage. I take damage, as you can see up here. And if I get down to the traditional right pointy bracket and touch it, I get transported to the next level. So the checklist is looking like this. If I were to close this other window. So once I get the scroll done, color palette, I think I'm going to wait on it or either think on it at night. So once I get the scroll done. I'm kind of done for today. I got everything I wanted and a little bit more. After much complaining, as you could see on the main screen, I got A star grid working and was very confused because I decided to look at A star, which is not what I needed in any ways. Though it might be required if I want to have things like tiles take 2 steps to move through, but hey. That is where I am at, though. Might as well highlight these. Boop, 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 boop. So green. That could be yellow. That could be yellow. So I got damage numbers in. I just need to scroll the text window. I don't know where I got scroll from, but I've always used it. And where are you? There you go. So anyways, add script. Yep, sure. Insert. I can't spell. Start at 0. Text. If text list if len. Oh my. Len text list is. Wow, I can do a wow. Why are you mad? Is greater than 4. Why are you mad? Okay, I forgot to hit this. Text list dot pop back. And then for text label.text equals b. For text in text list label.text plus equals text plus /n. We'll call that line. Are you happy now? Of course you're happy. Okay, back to the game. 2D. Text scroll, where are you? There you are. Okay. Script, so we get this, we damage the player. Text scroll dot add text. Player was hurt for format amount. Okay, so if we stand still, we'll just get smacked around. What didn't you like? What are you yelling at? Literally highlight the line. Thank you. Invalid index text on... What? Oh, this could be real. No, because I can't guarantee that it's going to be that many long. Oh, nope. Trying to save when it doesn't allow me to save, so it pauses because it needs to tell me I couldn't save while trying to save because I couldn't save. Oh, label isn't capitalized. Why? Okay. And there we go. We got basic scrawl. We only get 4 lines of scrawl. That's not a lot. Probably don't even put text or damage text down there. Just anything interesting that happens. So we'd be good. And technically with that, that's all the items on our list for today. Just to bring that back up. The GUI's basic, but it's done. Well, it's all the items that... I don't know how, if I should, or how to begin picking a palette for this. This should be multiple level generation. I don't even know if we'll technically really have multiple generation. I'm not finalizing this GUI right now. I need to let this cook. But what to do next? Make starting sprite assets. Thinking here. I guess I could do some of the fog system right now, or field of view. Do. Field of view Godot. Just to see if somebody made Okay, ray casting will work. Oh, no, no, this is this isn't doing it right now. Field of view. Algor. Quick and dirty. So I'm trying to think. I guess I would handle this on the level end. So back into here. Also, you know what? I think I'm going to order pizza. Yeah, I'm going to have a pizza delivered. 1 second. It's a good way to start this off. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, just middle of Tuesday. It'll be fine. It doesn't feel like Sunday anymore. You know, they have cheese sticks. Oh, are they gone now? No, they used to have stuffed cheese sticks. I'll just get regular crazy bread. Okay, there, I'm like $20 to $30 poorer. Actually, this is cheap. Yeah, it's still 20-something dollars. Okay. They'll drop it off at the door because everything's still set up from 2 years ago. At least that part. Yeah, that's the right house. Okay. So we have that up. Let's minimize this and go where we would store field of vision in level design. We can get rid of damage text. You are up and running. We can get rid of side GUI. You are not finalized, but I don't know what else to put in you right now. Text scroll is working, but kind of not great. So we want level. I might have to manually create a dark version of everything for fog. And that just sucks. Anyways. Bar. Okay, confirmation. Visible list. Is that. Can you make a set in Godot? Godot set. That would be faster than this. Set. Nope, let's just go with that. I hope the algorithm's fast for checking. So... crap. The main problem is that I use... the tile map as the source of data. I could push this into a dictionary and try to lockstep these. You know, or I could be silly. I can be very silly. 1 second. I am spriting slightly. Whoops. Okay, that's been saved down. Let's click on this to, you know... Oh, look, a new tile. Because I found out that's a thing. So we have that. Why do we have that? So we can add another tile map. And this will be the fog tile. Or the mist tile. And we will have something called... Fill fog for X in range level width for Y in range level height. Fog tile dot set. Oh wait, it would help if I put the magical thing there. Fog tile dot set cell 0 vector blah 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 x y 0 because the default -1 is a lie, and I will not stop complaining about that. So this is 3 first. This is the third of the first row. Let's just run this for shiggles and see what it looks like. If I am correct, do I have this backwards? Is it top down? Oh. Okay, fine. I'll make a new one, I guess, because yeah. Okay, let's go about setting everything again because whoop-de-doo. Is this button? There we go. Okay, and these are 24. These are 24. That was slightly off. Okay. So I was right, and it was 3. Yeah, it's the 4th one on there. What am I thinking? Ooh, spooky. We have fog. So what I'll need to do is any enemy not in the field of vision will be set to hidden. So that will hide them. And this will cheat through my stuff, and I can possibly make a halftone that has some alpha in it or something. But there we go. Bunk FOV from start X, start Y, distance, pass. Reset FOV, and this is just dumb, but it's the only way I could think of right now. So we fill the fog so it can go through and update everything again. But now I need to look up a dumb formula for FOV. Draw a virtual line from player to block. For each block on the line, set it as initially invisible. Python field of view function. Line of sight function. Godot line of sight function. 2D. That's the one I'm trying to look for. Nope, everybody's going to be using vectors. Python. And everybody's just using random libraries as per usual. Red Blob Games, save me. Oh no, why do you make... No, I don't need it at this level. I need it as roguelike. Oh, please. Two D visibility. It used to be much easier to look for this. I swear I could find it pretty quickly. I don't need actual raycasting. Okay. Ray. Nope, using magic functions. Please, I know it's like 30 lines long. Oh. And I know there's 7 different versions of this. Dude. The noise to signal ratio is not great on this. Because I know there's a specific line type that starts with a B. But I cannot for the love of me figure out what it is. So I can't actually look for it specifically that given this point and this point, here's how you iterate through each square, which gives me what I want. Oh my god. It can't be this. No, this is somebody... Okay, that's literally in CSS. Oh, okay. Ray tracing on a grid, sure. Reason ham, that's what it is. I'm not implementing this anytime soon. Godot for ray trace on grid. Nope, I don't need full ray tracers. I need... Does this collide anything on the grid? Well, I think that's arriving. Food arriving soon. You know, I think original Rogue, when you stepped into a room, you just saw everything in the room. I have a feeling I'm going back to that because I can't find a good algorithm to take for this. Excuse me 1 second. Ba-ba. Okay. Yep, it's on its way now. Go dot. Okay, so if I get the Breezium line in Godot... Oh, did somebody actually do it? Oh, somebody did make it. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna bookmark this page and probably come back and put... Oh God, this thing's ugly. Oh, I say leave at door. Pizza has arrived. So I might take a few bites out of it as I cut and paste this code I found on the internet. And see how horribly this goes. This is an ugly piece of work, but I recognize this mess. Really? You're gonna do that to me? Second. It is very close by. Like, technically everywhere I would get from is walking distance. It's just a matter of 15 minutes to a half hour. Or an hour in worst case. Use space for character indentation instead of tabs as was used before in the file. Okay, so if I delete this, I put a tab, you stop complaining about it? Okay. Even Python will let you mix space and tabs as long as you're consistent. It just won't let you use inconsistent space and tabs. And it's still red, like I haven't solved the issue. I don't get this IDE sometimes. Do. But yes, let's say thank you. What's your name? Oh God. Okay. Therot? Sure. For saving me on this, because yeah, this isn't something I'm figuring out quite quick. Man, it's actually using tile maps. Yeah, that... okay. If not is walkable. If not is walkable, 0.1, turn that. And getting, well, the getting is good. All right. Oh. Okay. Distance. This is going to be dumb. This is really dumb. For x in range, start x minus distance, start x plus distance. For y in range, start y minus distance, start y plus distance. Formula, distance between points. Okay, the magical old thing which I haven't used in a long time. If the square root of x minus start x. Oh, this is coming back to me now. Times 2. Oh, it does use that format. Okay, even better. Plus y minus start y squared is less or equal to distance. Oh, it's greater than distance. Continue. If has line of sight, start x, start y, and you know, I don't use tile map in this. What are you doing? I really wish I could get rid of this extraneous, you know, side information so I could see the full line of text, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. What are you even fucking doing here? This isn't used at all. I guess it's trying to do an update there, but I'm just literally x1, y1, x2, y2, because people like to make everything just stupidly complicated. You're not even using vectors. Okay. Fog. Dot set cell 0 vector. Yes, please complain that I haven't finished typing fast enough. X, Y, 0 vector -1, -1. Okay, why are you yelling at me? That's how it's set up. Oh, sorry, X, Y. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, this will be dumb if it does. It'd be amazing, but it'll be dumb. Why is it expecting 3? Oh, okay. Because it's expecting 3. Nope, it's lowercase that level. And it is player entity.position.x, player entity.position.y, and let's go 6. Oh, can't save because in middle of scene, so I have to complain that you can't save in the middle of the scene, even though I let you try and save in middle of scene. Okay, that didn't do anything. Give me a second. Okay, back to debugging what might not actually work. Let's try that. Wait, so it is hitting true sometimes. no, it's hitting false. Okay, so if I run this, it is hitting true. Do I have this backwards? If it has a line of sight, set the fog to that. Okay. So it does hit that. Continue on. And there is no fog removed. And you can just do that. So we fill the fog. Let's just remove, like, the top left one. Why are you yelling? That's why. Okay, so 0, 0. There should be a black. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, nope, I tried to save. Yep, it's locked because... So that does work. And it is doing it here. Is fill fog being called anywhere else? No? Var count equals 0. Count plus equals 1. Debug dot, or print, is it print debug? Count. I just want to see how many it says should be filled up. Up. 111? Yeah, that seems right, but how is it not doing that? Okay, let's... What are you doing, game? Okay, let's try this again. I really wish I could squish this stuff more. This isn't used half the time. I'm in script right now. I'm not looking at this. I'm not even really looking at this, but it decides to take up a third of the screen. Like, even if I had 2 monitors, this is too much squished on one screen to be really worthwhile. And I don't get why they do it. Okay, so let's do this from 1-1. Yeah, it works. And why does it not work over here? It doesn't show... Now, what's the number it gives? 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 30 minus 1. Hmm. Strange, very strange. So if we subtract 1, if we add 1, if we make this 2, then we move this over to 20. Yeah, that works. So let's move it up to 5. Okay, still working. I don't like where this is going. 10. Okay. Oh, am I stuck on a wall? $11. No, I'm not stuck on a wall. Why does it not work off of... Oh, okay. Strangeness. Oh. Square X, square Y. I spent 5 minutes away from realizing. This should be in a tile space. Duh. Okay. I mean, this does sort of work. It's a very strange feel. But it is fast enough to keep up. So there's that, which I almost expect, you know, this to choke and die. I need to have it when it reloads to do that. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, look. Classic mystery dungeon. So the thing I have to fix, basically, is that it doesn't see the last space. And I'm sure that's what half of this like weird code down here was. We will call this not line of sight. And we will return okay. No, we will call this has line of sight. Vector 2i 0.0 and 0.1. And then on this one, I will just return x2, y2. So, when we get back to this, we will call it result equals if result.x equals x and result.y equals y. Welcome back. Alright, I hit the button. Oh, I need to bar that. Okay. Oh, I hit save when it can't let me save, so it has to tell me it can't let me save when it could have told me. Okay. Interesting. If result is null or this is the weirdest return ever. Okay. There we go. This is so dumb, but it works. Ow. Now, then we can see if we have a transparent tile. You know, instead of saying that, why don't I just do it? Okay. So we copy you. But then, copy, new layer. Opacity equals half. Merge down. Nope, I can't tell a difference. How do I change the... So if I select this color, can I change the alpha? I could change the alpha. 256 divided by 2. Okay. Nope. I'm doing some very strange things. Please wait patiently. If I delete that, I feel that... Oop. Okay, I get the eraser out because... Gotta make this hard. Okay, so that goes in there. $120. Erase it all. Fill it in. Erase it. Fill it in. Erase it. Fill it in. I know you can't see this right now, but it's not worthwhile to show. For some reason, it won't let me, fill in. It won't let me, persist after hitting the delete key. So I have all that. Okay. Save as. I wish to replace it. The deed has been done. I must go into level, click fog map, double click here, and I see transparency. So if I go up here, and make a var, yeah, visible list already exists. New level, visible list equals nothing. FOV. Okay, var spot equals this. I will just put this here for a second. This might kill the performance. I might have to make this like an array or something because I don't know if there's any proper sets. If okay, fine. Here, look. There's a pass. Wait, stop being annoying. Oh, that looks like it works. Okay. Okay. So fill fog. Our spot equals... Yes, please randomly select a word. God, I hate when it does that. Okay, I'll put that in there. If spot in blah, pass, else, yes, please make sure you put as much red text on screen. And make that 4. Okay, let's see if performance is dead. Oh, look at that. I can feel it. I think I can feel it slightly. But look at that. It's exactly what I want. It's utterly horrifically inefficient. But it's what I want. Okay. Wrapping up between 10 and 40 minutes because I have other things to do tonight. But we have made great progress. Go dot set hash set. O.gd script. Okay, dictionary. Okay. Can I let's just fork bomb this a little bit. Oh yes. Thank you. That made a lot of sense to try and autocomplete like that. Okay, so making that a dictionary should give me one function lookup. Yeah, that helped. I mean, it's turn-based, so nobody will really feel it. Also, this is the same exact map I had before. I don't like that. Go away. Okay, it's not chugging on this. I'm getting proper field of vision. This is a little iffy because, you know, yeah. And now I'm stuck forever in here. Okay. Wait, why is this flipped? Wait a sec. Wait, one sec. How long has this been flipped upside down? Not that it mattered much, but it's very confusing. Anyways. Let me take one quick look. I can actually just flat out check off the fog system. That is completely done. It doesn't even need updates because I'm only using 2 tiles off the main tile map. So yeah. Let's clean up that one spot where I was just checking off the top left tile. Oh no. Boop. Join a few rooms. Maybe muck with the corners of some rooms for some variety. The only other thing I could think of... actually, what happens when I stretch the screen? Does it scale or does it do the weird, stupid stuff? It does the weird, stupid stuff. Okay. Man, I did not expect fog on day 1. That is, strange. Oh no. I need a way to have the main character stand out. I could do fake tile map animations, or so that could be a thing. But for a day one of getting the basics in, yeah, it works. Now I just need to slot in equipment and have some more enemy variety. Figure out maybe a little bit of sight from enemy to player in order to, well, generally how I've done this in the past is that what I would see visible would be in a visible set. I might need to rename what I currently have, but current visible. And I always worked under the assumption that the player had more vision than the enemies, even if it's just by one tile. Or at the very least, the same amount of vision. So if you can see them, and they're invisible, and you can have it pop up and go, hey, I'm invisible, you can just have the enemy AI track how far away you are from them. And then it can start activating. You know, I could actually probably do my patrols. So, let me kill him. Say these were individual rooms. If on spawn, I make a patrol group, and then I have a data structure for like a patrol officer of, hey, you have this point, then also go to this point, then go to this point, and then come back to start. And then I have his little lackeys just like kind of mill about, and if they're X away from him, path to him. Unless, you know, player stand is in area and vision, then attack him. So he'll just mill about, going like the most stupid patrol route between the rooms. But it's still a patrol route. Yeah, it'll add a little bit of life, because if I have them like at, you see them 3 away or something, or they see you like 3 away, maybe 4 away. I currently have this at like, what, 6? So you could see them from a full room away and like see these guys just come in and they go, yeah, I'm going this way. That might be neat. Okay. Well, how much did I get today? Today was technically a late start because I did not want to start at 7 o'clock because the final day would be me trying to submit when I try to wake up. That's not a good thing. So I started at 10, 2 hours, then lunch, and currently at this moment 4 more hours. So today is a short day of 6 hours and an extra 3 change of me yammering about roguelikes. So I think today I'm going to call good now. And I'm going to try and relax a little bit and prepare for stuff to do tonight. So that is where I am at. So I'd like to thank you for coming to this and putting up with me getting mad at other people's code and programming engines. It's the way of life. But I think I made a lot of progress for today. So thank you, and have a good time of day. All right.